All right.
Jeremy's just sharing with us the fact that he purchased his house solely based on its proximity to Buffalo Wild Wings.
It's not entirely inaccurate.
What?
Did
How
you
often
list
the realtor
that?
hears that?
Yeah, did you tell that to the real? Is that in your list for the realtor? I need 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. I need to be within 3 minutes of Buffalo Wild Wings.
No, I just was like, you know what's a really good area of town? This area. And then I was like, also there's another area over north. That's a pretty good area.
I just don't want to branch out very far from these specific areas right here.
Yeah. It's very important.
Excellent. So, yeah, because Jeremy was saying that he's got an order for pickup ready, like in about, I don't know, 50 minutes.
Yeah.
The order's already in. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, it's ready to go. Order received.
Okay.
Ready at 11:50. It's ready to go. So,
All right. So
chop.
we got to stay on schedule with the podcast.
Yeah.
All right.
It's good. Motivation.
No lollygagging. What is lollygagging?
Yeah, look that one up. Where did that come from?
On it.
What?
We'll be talking and I'll be like, yeah. That's cool. Let's keep going.
Yeah, he's skipping over all the important parts. Let's move. Next point. What is it?
Three Christian,
Hi, Brian.
3 Christian guys. We got it. Yeah.
Yeah, what's lollygagging? Where does that come from?
I mean, it sounds like you're choking on a lollipop,
Mm-hmm.
which, takes time.
Which is also a good warning.
Yeah. It's a delay.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
No gagging on lollipops. Stop your lollygagging.
Let's see. We'll figure it out.
All right.
How loud?
12:02.
How loud is my keyboard? If you can you hear this?
No.
A little bit.
Cool.
Oh, can you hear it?
I got a new mechanical keyboard,
Nice.
so it's kind of one of those things that
Oh, I hear it. Yeah, I hear it
Yeah.
clicking a little bit. It's not too bad.
not too bad. All right, I got it because I got this one specifically because it wasn't too loud.
Nice.
Well, lollygagging comes from 1862. I know that much.
All right. Let's
Very
open.
specific
Let's open.
here.
Do you any background on it? Do you have?
I mean, it comes from apparently lolly means tongue and gag means like to deceive and trick. So I don't know, like tongue trick.
All right,
I don't
perfect.
know.
Let's open with that. Perfect.
There we go. Perfect. 1862. Knowledge.
Columbus sailed.
Oh.
Wait, no, hold on.
All right. Time to start the audio podcast.
Oh man, that's right. We do double duty here. All right.
Right.
Here we go.
Double doots.
Okay. Is that a thing? Okay.
Double doots.
Doesn't sound good.
I don't know.
Doot. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Greetings, everyone. We are 321 Improv Comedy. Welcome to our podcast. If you're joining us on audio or on video, we welcome you. It's Tuesday, July 14, noon Eastern time. So we're live on Facebook and on YouTube and recording an audio podcast. Mike's demanding overtime.
Man, technology nowadays. It's crazy.
Jeremy's over there in Oklahoma. He's got Buffalo Wild Wings waiting for him.
That's right.
Ready to go. Mike is up in New Hampshire. Hello, Mike.
Hello.
I'm Carl down here in Florida, and happy Bastille Day, everyone.
Thank you.
Oui, merci.
Get out the leftover fireworks and celebrate with the people of France
They have a
celebrating
couple
their
of good
independence.
songs.
You've got some songs?
No, Bastille.
Oh,
They have. It's a band, right?
right. The Bastille Band. Bastille Drum Band. It's a good one. Mike's doing some research.
There's so many levels of jokes here. Too deep for me. I've been off work too long. I can't keep up.
Mike's doing research. We're trying to figure out what lollygagging is. What'd you find out about lollygagging, Mike?
Well, I mean, we know it's like, to kind of take your time. I found that it's from 1862.
It's very
And
specific.
lolly means tongue, which is like where we get lollipop, right? And gag is like to deceive, to trick. So again, I don't know.
It's a
I
pop
don't know
for
how
your
to put it
lolly.
together. I offer what knowledge I can. I can't put it together for you.
Stop lollygagging means stop deceiving people with your speech.
Exactly.
You silver-tongued devil.
It seems more it's like it's used for like kind of stalling and goofing around, right?
Yeah, that's what it ends up being. But you know how things change.
People use it
If
for
you
like
were born in
dragging your feet
1862,
kind of thing.
If you were born in 1862, you'd look different nowadays, Carl. So give it a break.
Yes.
Just don't judge.
Yes, especially if I was in France.
That's right.
Check out this story. So I was on a Zoom call with some people from my church. We're interacting. We got some missionaries on the call. There's people from Africa. There's people from Montana on the call. I start chatting with somebody from Montana. They live in Billings, and I'm like, I was in Billings last year. We were at their church last year in Billings, Montana.
Oh,
remember that show in Montana with Harris?
Yeah.
That was these people did not come to the show.
Our good friend Harris III invited us to come with him. I don't think they were at the show. The people that I met today. But it was funny, a funny connection. We went with Harris up to Billings, Montana. That was the first time we've ever performed in Montana.
That's true.
We've been in the state before. We've passed through the state on our way to Canada.
Ooh, there was a lot of state to pass through.
We've played disc golf there in Montana.
Is that the place where they had that cliff right above the road?
Not like a cliff.
It was a cliff.
Yeah, I think. Oh, yeah, we played on way up on top of a mountain.
If your disc kind of went off to the left, it was just gone. It was just going to go down the street.
Yes, look out. All right, let's take a let's take a look at the chat here for a second.
And we got a hi, Carl.
Elaine with a specific hi, Mike, and then a specific hi, Carl. But then
Ryan says, "What's up, guys?" That's to you, Jeremy.
Well, there's also a love you. There's a love you guys in there, which includes all three of us, and oddly, that one's from my mom.
Love you too, Mom.
Well, I didn't even get a personal greeting. I got personal greetings from Joseph.
Well,
there you go. But my mom included you guys in her love.
That's right.
Nice. A little announcement for everybody. Next week, I will be on vacation with my family in North Carolina, so we will have no podcast next week. So Jeremy can order his Buffalo Wild Wings a little bit earlier.
I didn't know that we could do that. So if I want to go somewhere, then I can just be like, no podcast.
Haven't we been taking like a 4-month vacation?
I mean,
what's been your deal?
If you call sitting in your home, never going anywhere vacation, sure. Yeah.
All right. Sounds like my
idea. Now everybody's getting on board with the personal greetings. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Megan.
We're glad that you're here.
They're all coming in now. Here we go. Yeah.
Perfect.
People feel guilty now for singling somebody out. So next week, no podcast, and we'll be back the week after that, ready to go.
But don't worry, we're going to make this one double good.
This one's going to be really good. One of the reasons it's going to be really good is because we're starting off the day with sports versus nerd trivia.
Yes.
If you have not experienced this phenomenon before, here's how this works. Jeremy over there, big into the nerd culture, knows everything about your comic book movies, video games, Star Wars. I know nothing about that stuff. I didn't watch any of it. I was too busy playing sports. I pay attention to the sports and know about the teams and the sports and all the games. Jeremy doesn't know anything about that because he was too busy keeping up with the 18 episodes of Star Wars. So we bring Mike into the picture. Mike's like the translator. Mike can speak a little bit of both languages. He's a Red Sox fan, but he also pays attention to the nerd culture. So he kind of brings us together, and he asks us what, for normal people, would be very basic trivia questions, and we usually look very bad during this segment, which is, I think, part of the fun. Mike, apparently you have discovered some new trivia sources to bring in. Can you explain what's going to happen today?
I just did a little bit of internet search for easy kids trivia question, easy kids sports questions, and easy Star Wars questions for kids. Okay, so I did not come up with these. I think it's going to be the most fair battle we've had because they're both certified kids questions in these categories.
This is going to be really embarrassing if I get one of these wrong.
Yes.
Likewise, yes. All right, so we have, I'm going to give you, we'll do 5. I was going to do like 10 each, but Jeremy has Buffalo Wild Wings to get to. So I'm going to just do 5 questions each.
Yeah, and, if we get in the middle of a segment and Jeremy just bails out real quick, it's because he's trying to keep us on schedule.
Yeah,
that's right. All right, so we got to do best of 5. I'll go back and forth here.
All right, let's hit
Jeremy, starting with you. This is questions for kids sports quiz 1. I don't know, that doesn't really matter. Question number 1.
Sounded good.
It's official. Question number 1, Jeremy. Do you know how many players there are in an ice hockey team?
Ice hockey. 7.
Correct answer is 6.
5 plus a goalie.
So
You were close.
Excellent. All right.
He was making it for when there's too many players on the ice.
Yeah.
Yes. That's what gets you a penalty.
Mm-hmm.
So very close. All right, Carl, to you.
Yeah.
This is from Easy Kids Star Wars trivia questions. Question number 1. What is the name of Han Solo's ship?
Okay. First of all, it's a spaceship, not a boat ship.
That's a good start.
What a boat ship? Yes, that's what they call them usually.
The Spaceship Enterprise.
Ooh, that is a spaceship, but not Han Solo's ship.
Is that an actual one, or
that's from Star Trek?
That's Star Trek. The U.S.
I don't know the difference.
That was pretty. Oh boy! All right, we're off to a great start, just like I planned. Okay, Jeremy. Question number 2.
Yeah.
What does the term birdie mean in a game of golf?
When you hit a bird with your ball.
Possible. That's possible. But the correct answer is it's when it's 1 under par. Par being.
Oh, yeah, I knew that. Oh, I knew.
There you go. It's okay. All right. Here we go.
I knew. Okay, my bad.
Carl, what is the weapon used by Jedi Knights?
You click it and the
Clicking.
lightsaber.
Lightsaber.
Okay.
Yes, that is correct. 1 point for Carl.
I'm in the lead.
If it said lightsaber or lifesaver, that would have not counted.
They get the little tube of the candies. They're like,
Yeah. All right. Jeremy, question number 3.
Hold on.
Do you have a scoreboard? Can you put up a scoreboard? Carl 1, Jeremy 0.
I can't. Carl 1.
Wow, that's good. I thought the answer would just be no.
He has a Jeremy wins banner. That's the only one that matters.
We'll do this.
All right.
So,
nice.
So the sports nerd trivia can stay there.
All right.
All right, Jeremy. What is the name of the flat rubber disc used in a game of ice hockey? Another ice hockey question.
That's a puck.
There we go. Very good. Evens it
He
up.
only knows that because he ate at Wolfgang Puck's restaurant in the airport.
I did.
Sounds
I don't,
fancy.
what? That doesn't sound like a place I would go.
Excellent. All right. Next question. Carl, what young Jedi Knight becomes Darth Vader in Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith?
Revenge of the what?
It doesn't matter.
Oh. Somebody becomes Darth Vader? I thought he was always there.
Yep.
Yep.
The young Darth Vader grows up to become Darth Vader.
Also known as Anakin Skywalker is correct.
His given name, young Darth Vader.
Exactly. All right. Question, I think number 4. Jeremy, what country invented volleyball?
This is a child's question?
Everyone knows this.
It's got to be somewhere with a beach. Brazil? No,
correct answer is United States of America.
Oh, I was going to say that.
I feel like that was a safe bet.
All right. Carl.
What number is this?
This is number 4.
Okay.
Carl's like, I'm done already. Gosh.
We're tied 1-1.
Okay.
Carl, what Wookiee is Han Solo's loyal friend and first mate?
Okay. It's the one, I believe I know this. I think it's the one that Mike does a really poor impersonation of. It's the big hairy dude. That's not it. It's not Chewbacca.
He does a really good impression.
Oh, is it Chewbacca?
Chewbacca is correct. Chewbacca is correct.
I didn't even study for this test.
It's pretty good.
Have you ever studied for a test?
My mom's watching, Jeremy.
All right. Jeremy, what color is the center of the target in archery?
Red.
The correct answer is gold.
Oh, I was
Is that a thing?
I was just thinking of the store.
That's right.
Oh yeah, I failed to mention.
That was a good.
I don't even know that one.
That's a good guess. The Target logo is not accurate.
Professional archery target.
Jeremy doesn't believe you.
Yeah.
Fact checking Mike's quiz.
Yeah. Here you go.
Is this the last question?
Last question, Carl.
You can see right there.
Yellow center.
All right.
Fair enough.
And we can also see if one of us yells, "Hey!" Oh, okay.
All right, Carl. What Jedi Master spent 800 years training such pupils as Qui-Gon Jinn, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Count Dooku, and Luke Skywalker?
Somebody trained all of them?
Yes.
They just made it up.
They're all trained by the same Jedi Master.
I'm just gonna only because I heard you say this earlier. I'm gonna guess Han Solo.
No, it is Yoda.
Yeah.
I have him knocking at the door now, so now that Sports versus Nerd Trivia is over, I'm going to go address that, and you can carry on and celebrate Carl.
You only do this for a half an hour in the whole day.
Every week while we're sitting here, somebody knocks on the door.
I'm a busy guy. I'll be right back.
One time we thought it was going to be a delivery. I would hope that sometime it actually is a delivery, that he gets a UPS guy there at the door. That'd be so great.
So was that the end of Sports Nerd Trivia?
Yeah, I think I won.
Okay.
I got the last one. Yeah, 2-1. You can tell in the comment section who is a fan of which side, though. Like Joe Caruso, I love Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
So he's on your nerd side. And then Tim Carper said the Red Sox are still undefeated. That was our joke from last week. So Tim's on the sports side. Yeah. Nice. Oh, yeah. Kay is guessing, was that Amazon at the door?
Oh, yes. I'm bringing all of my things.
Yep.
Perfect. All right. I got the win in Sports versus Nerd Trivia. I feel good about myself.
Very good. Pretty good. Some of Jeremy's rubbing off on you, I think, over the years. You picked up more nerd stuff than Jeremy's picked up sports stuff.
It's because we reference this stuff in shows. We don't reference sports stuff in shows.
Well, and I often, when I walk into you guys' side of the hotel room, and you often have like a Star Wars movie or something on.
Oh, yeah. And then you make the mistake of going, so who's that guy? What's going on here?
Yeah.
And you go, oh, no, I made a huge mistake.
Yeah. A couple minutes into the explanation, I realize I don't actually care about the answer to my question, and I go back to my room. All right. A little history for you. In the past, during this current period of time in July, many years, we are at the national gathering for the Lutheran Church. About 25 or 30,000 people gathered together in one city, having all kinds of activities going on. We hang out with all the people. We do shows. We've been in San Antonio with the gathering a few years ago in July. We were in New Orleans a couple of years ago. And then just last summer, we were up in Minneapolis with the gathering. And so I was going to go through some of the memories. Let's start with San Antonio. What are your memories of our time at the gathering in San Antonio?
That was when we were abandoned to our fate with the microphones.
The one time they left us with no sound guy.
Yeah. And
he just went to the next room.
It was consistent feedback, and some youth minister from the audience is like, sometimes I do my sound equipment at church. And so he came and tried to help. And
I think the one sound guy who helped you actually helped you by replacing your batteries with dead ones.
Yep. Oh, that was that one too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
He came in to replace the batteries in your belt pack, and he took out good ones and put in dead ones.
Yep. I got on stage, flipped my mic on, and then it was like, oh, nothing's happening.
This is the one too where we felt bad for the speaker lady. We were in a big they had like the hotel ballrooms where you pull back the walls and make one giant room out of 3 smaller rooms, and people would get in line. The room was always packed for our show because there's only 3,000 seats in there, and there's 30,000 people at the event. So they would get in there early. People started lining up in the hallway waiting to get into our show. And we felt bad because the one time they opened the doors and said to the people, okay, the lady was speaking before us, right? There was a lady giving a talk of some kind. And they opened the doors and said to all the people, okay, you can come into the next session. And they said, it's okay, we're waiting for the 3-2-1 show. Yep. I mean, it was a nice compliment, but I felt bad for the lady.
Yeah. It was a very big room. It was kind of a tough spot.
And then you said food truck, Mike, right?
I said, yeah, we had a taco truck out in our hotel parking lot.
Yeah.
I kind of canceled out all those bad memories. I just remember the food.
Well, because one of the wiser moves, I mean, a lot of times we make mistakes and we make dumb decisions, but this was one of our better ones. We loaded up on the food truck to save money with our meal per diem, so that on the last day we could head down the street to get some real food at Texas de Brazil.
A little delayed gratification there. That was pretty good.
Got the unlimited steak. That was a good time.
That still ended up costing me a little money.
You should have saved more on the food truck. Then on to New Orleans. New Orleans, we got upgraded. We were no longer in the big hall, the ballroom kind of thing, but in an actual theater, which is right in the middle of the New Orleans Convention Center. That was spectacular.
So good.
The problem was we were up against Crowder every day. He was doing a concert down the hall at the same time.
Or was Crowder up against us?
I was a little bit worried about that one at first, but it turned out okay. We again had a packed theater every time we did a show.
Yeah, that's where we talked to Brittany.
That's right. Yeah. She was it's like 4,000 seats in a theater, and the plate, it was really steep, so we weren't that far away from the people in the back. We talked to her. She's like in the back row.
Yeah.
And we were carrying on a conversation with her.
Well, she was the one that said something, and then when we said, "What'd you say?" and then there's just silence. We're like, oh.
Yeah. All right. What's the question, Brittany?
I was asleep.
She was not prepared for us to talk back to her. I remember getting into quite a rhythm there in New Orleans, where there's so many great food options in New Orleans. We'd go out for like a late breakfast because our show was like at 4:00 in the afternoon every day. Late breakfast at some creative, little artsy kind of New Orleans spot. Then we'd do our show. Then we'd go find a good place for dinner. We've been told that a lot. A lot of our memories revolve around food.
Yeah,
there was some sort of eggs Benedict sort of some crab Benedict, like crab Benedict.
Crab cake
food in New Orleans.
Crab cake eggs Benedict. Yeah, regular eggs Benedict with a layer of crab cake in the middle.
Yeah, that was
I'm not a big seafood fan, so it wasn't a fantastic place for me to eat.
Yeah, Jeremy's not up for some of our food experimentations.
Yeah,
he's looking for more the basics.
Benedict betrayed me.
Let's see.
Benedict Arnold.
Oh, and that was New Orleans was when Lost and Found, our friends Lost and Found, who have a band, they came out of retirement and they opened for us at a couple of our shows. And we found out they only came out of retirement because when they did their final tour, they released an album on vinyl, and George still had a bunch of them stored in his basement. And he said, "Hey, if we go to the gathering in New Orleans, we can sell all this vinyl and get it out of my basement."
That's right. We were tossing them like frisbees out there. Here, we'll help you get rid of them.
We did. There was one laying on the stage, and somebody suggested something we really liked, and we gave away an album.
Like,
here
you go.
And they didn't care because George just wanted all the vinyl out of his basement.
Yeah.
So it worked out well for everybody.
Yeah, because they asked us, "Hey, can we just play like 10 minutes before your show?" And
it wasn't
a lot of people who would do that would be like, I don't know, that's a good idea, but.
Yes, that could have been iffy, but since it was them, it worked out fine.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, Minneapolis last summer. Any memories from Minneapolis?
0.
That's not true. You remember the rotating sections in the theater?
I was not allowed to look at them. So
that was fantastic.
I was very upset with that.
I don't even know how to describe that theater. It's 4,000 seats. You've got the big flat area in the front. And then in the back, there's these 3 big sections that rise up, and they're kind of circular. And once you empty them out, they hit a button, and that whole section spins around and becomes like a little conference room.
They become another smaller auditorium facing the other way for its own room. Yeah, it was pretty good.
That was great.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. We met employees who work in that building who were excited to see those things turn around because they're like, "We've never seen this happen."
Yeah, because you don't have a big enough crowd there all that often.
Yeah.
I can help out. I can help out. Here we go.
Got a picture?
Oh, you got a picture of the theater?
There it is.
There it is.
Yeah. So you can see the round ceiling above that.
That didn't help at all.
So when you spin that whole circle of people around, and they're facing a podium. Somebody can walk out and do a talk to just that room.
So it turns completely 180 degrees, faces the other way, and there's a room with a podium. It's amazing.
Brought to you by 321 Improv's Instagram at 321 Improv.
That's right.
Nice. Good plug, Mike. It seems so natural.
I've already taken advantage of the screen share 3 different times this episode. It's been very helpful.
Very helpful. We also
went over to Juicy Lucy from Minneapolis.
Yes, we got recommended the Juicy Lucy burger. We talked to somebody who went to college in Minneapolis, and they said go find the Juicy Lucy burger. And so we went and found it, and it was quite good.
We found it twice.
The cheese is on the inside of the burger.
Yeah, and it's molten
lava hot.
They tell you to give the burger a few minutes to cool down, and that's because if you bite into it at first, the molten lava cheese comes spilling out because you have to let it cool down and kind of solidify.
It's severe.
I think
that was good.
We need to do a segment on the show called "Explain That Graham," where
you just pull up a picture.
Just pull up a picture like this.
Yes.
Or something, and then we have to explain where that came from.
Nice.
Mike eating this.
Or that one of Mike in the orange vest.
Yeah.
What's going on?
There you go.
Is that the one where we found like a band room back by the green room?
We were in the band room. That was their uniform.
Oh, memories. We also went into a smaller theater in Minneapolis. We had another show for a smaller group of people. And there was a picture in the lobby of Prince, who's from Minneapolis. So we assumed that he also played that venue. So that's the story we tell. We played at the same place where Prince played.
He definitely played there.
Right? You just tell the story briefly without connecting a lot of dots.
Shared a stage with Prince is what I tell people.
Yeah.
We opened for him, basically.
That's good. I was going to bring this up during sports versus nerd trivia. Do you guys know who Conor McGregor is? It's his birthday today.
Is that the brother
MMA?
Wait, what did you say, Jeremy?
Is that the brother of Ewan McGregor?
I don't think so.
He played Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Mike, what's your guess?
In the prequels.
The MMA fighter, right?
Yeah. Irish MMA guy. All right, I was just curious. It's his birthday today. It's also Franklin Graham's birthday today.
Who?
Also an MMA fighter.
and the 38th president of the United States was born on this date in 1913.
Well, happy birthday, Woodrow Wilson.
Not Woodrow Wilson.
Yeah, I was just going with confidence on that one.
How about Harry Truman?
No.
What president are we on now?
45?
Oh.
40,
you said right? 38?
Yeah, 38.
So, is that Ronald Reagan?
Reagan.
Nope.
Who was before Ronald Reagan?
No, it's after Reagan, and I'll give you a hint. He played on the national champion University of Michigan football team.
Oh, George Bush?
Oh, no.
W.
Gerald R. Ford.
Oh.
38th president of the United States. Born in the state.
Seventh try.
We nailed it.
Nailed it.
You guys are so good. That presidential placemat paying off again.
Right. Big dividends.
It's true. There it is. Go to our Instagram.
All right. We have a couple of quarantine questions today. These are we're almost done, Jeremy.
The wings.
Almost time for Jeremy's lunch. Do you always have the same thing for breakfast, or do you mix it up?
I always have the same thing for breakfast.
What do you have? Nothing?
I don't eat breakfast.
Mike, do you mix it up, or do you have the same thing?
Mix it up. Yep.
Mix it up like pancakes?
No, he gets all the fit breakfast things, and
I just mix all the breakfast together into one bowl.
It's a yogurt waffle, like pudding, or not pudding. It's that thing that you make with milk, and it's like oats and things. I don't know. Oatmeal. That thing.
Good.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good, actually.
It's breakfast pudding.
Breakfast pudding.
When I'm home, I think it's usually kind of pretty standard bagel would be would be the breakfast. When we're on the road, then, when we get to change it up with a hotel breakfast. So that's the next question. If we right now were sitting at a hotel breakfast, go back in time when you could travel, get on a plane, stay in a hotel, sit at a breakfast with a buffet.
And we're assuming it's open.
Back in the old days. So if we were sitting at a hotel breakfast, describe what would be on all three of our plates as we sit together at hotel breakfast?
Well, let's see. It depends what's available. Are we answering for each other or for ourselves?
Yeah. You describe what you think we would be eating at hotel breakfast.
Yeah.
If we didn't have very much time, Mike would just get a bowl of dry cereal because he doesn't eat enough milk on the cereal.
That's like worst case. Like that's like we're out the door right now.
Yeah.
I mean, Jeremy, if there's chocolate milk, there's a chocolate milk there.
Yes, guaranteed.
Sure. Guaranteed.
And let's see, a bowl of like Fruit Loops or something.
Oh, right. You're right.
With milk. And maybe if he's up for it, a yogurt, but maybe not.
Depends on what brand. Sometimes they got that like one that makes you poop.
Yeah. In which case, he's all about that.
I don't think I know which brand that is, but I'll take your word for it. Mike, what would I have for breakfast at the hotel?
Oh boy. You'll go with the eggs and like oh wait, no, you won't do the eggs. Ooh, I don't know. Carl
usually eats at a separate time.
So sometimes I sleep through breakfast. That's true.
I see Jeremy's breakfast way more than I see Carl's breakfast.
I would do the scrambled eggs.
You do the egg?
Yeah.
And the potatoes, like the country fried potatoes.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's good.
And there's like some good bacon or sausage or something.
Sure.
Pretty hearty breakfast, right? And
there's never good bacon at a hotel.
The bacon's usually not crispy enough.
Yeah.
Jeremy, what do you see on Mike's breakfast plate at the hotel? What do you think would be there?
He usually gets some tea to start.
Oh, right. Hot tea.
He probably gets that potato thing that if that's around, he'll do usually one sausage, I think.
Oh, and he might go waffle.
Yeah. Waffle.
That's changing it up.
Yeah.
Waffle. Yeah.
Yeah, for the waffle maker.
If it's
Brian will have fried eggs, turkey bacon, yogurt, and granola.
And Andrew just shouted food.
Food.
Does that mean she's hungry? What does that mean?
It's like, what do you have for breakfast? Food.
Or somebody asked her, what's 321 talking about on the podcast? And she just answered food, like they always do.
True.
People are always shocked to find out we're not coffee drinkers. None of us drink coffee.
Right.
True.
We've had runners assigned to us at a show, and they get all excited because somebody gives them the church credit card and says, go to Starbucks and get these guys what they want.
Their whole job is to get us coffee, and we're like, we don't want any.
And they're all excited because they get to get something for themselves, and then they find out we don't drink coffee, and they're all depressed.
So we got to order something for their sake so they can get something.
Yeah. This was submitted by somebody who listens to us talk about food, and we also delve into the beverage area where we talk about the unique sodas that we find in certain areas of the country. We've talked about Mike guzzling a Blue Dew in the back of the rental car. You guys have talked about different flavors of lemonade. You've got some brands that you like, some brands that you don't like. Somebody wants to know, of all the varieties of beverages we've talked about, if you had to pick one for a road trip, what would it be? So we're jumping in the rental car. We got like 3 hours to go. You have your choice. What are you getting to drink on the way?
I have my answer. I'm
going to go with Calypso.
That's good.
Lemonade.
Nice.
Probably of the strawberry variety.
Oh, the strawberry. Oh, yeah.
I've seen they have a couple other ones that too. I can't think of it though.
I really like the it's like Peace brand, like with a peace sign, Peace Tea, and I like the peach tea, the Peace Tea.
Oh, yeah.
Peace
that one comes in a large can.
Big can, so it lasts me, like 5 minutes instead of like 2. Right. So that's pretty good.
And it makes our car ride last about 10 minutes before we have to pull over and Mike has to pee.
That's the trick. It's a 3-hour car ride, but it doesn't. The length of the car ride doesn't matter. As soon as Mike opens that beverage, it's going to be gone quickly.
That's right.
That's how it works.
Yeah, haven't done that in a while.
And my beverage of choice for the long road trip would be
the
Black
blue
Monster.
the
Black Monster.
Yeah, the black cherry monster. Yeah, it's a good one.
Practice. Good call.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's all the time we have for this week. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Just a reminder again, next week we will not be doing the podcast, but we'll be back the week after that. We're thankful that all of you choose to listen and or watch and join in with us. Thank you for being here. We are 321 Improv, 3 Christian guys combined into one ministry, all to bring glory to the one who makes it all possible. And we will talk to you in 2 weeks. Thank you for being here with us. This podcast ends in 3, 2, 1.
Mike, we're not turning off the video yet. He's just gonna hold it.
I thought other people were going to. This is where Mike tries to convince people that his video froze again because somebody claimed that was a bit one time. I thought other people would follow Brian's lead and start listing off their breakfast meal. He got pretty detailed there.
I'm so hungry. Like we talked about so much food.
Oh, and then I hadn't thought about that. The crab cake Benedict, that was so good. I had Barkley when I got home. I had Barkley make it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just described stuff to him from the road, and he recreates it.
Put it together. That's pretty good.
Yeah, works out well.
Like that.
All right, Jeremy, I will send you the email with the details, and then you can head off to get your Buffalo Wild Wings. Mike, what's your lunch plan today?
My wife and I are starting a new diet actually, so we're gonna see how it goes. We're doing anything that came from the ground or had a mother.
Ah, nice.
So, yeah.
We'll
see how it goes. I went and bought a whole bunch of stuff like that.
Guard your digits. Mike was coming after your fingers. People.
So.
All right. Cool.
All right.
Enjoy.
So we'll see. I don't know what it is. It's going to be healthy though.
All right.
Probably meat.
You guys have a great day. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We appreciate you sitting in while we record the podcast. It's fun to interact with everybody. Thanks for being here.
See ya.